Yeah, I'm Merlin Ambrosius, I rise to the call, not bound by my fears, I'm owning them all. Spiritual and human, the sum of my parts, Dragon Lord, shapeshifter, master of arts.
Merlin and the Fae's Challenge. Act 2. The Melody of the Water Spirit. The Hall of Shadows and Time was like no place Merlin had ever known. Its corridors stretched endlessly in all directions, shifting and shimmering with hues of gold, silver, and deep twilight. As he walked, the serene beauty of the place overwhelmed him. It was not threatening, but otherworldly, with the kind of peace that could be both comforting and deceiving. It was then that he heard it, a melody so haunting and beautiful that it seemed to call to his very soul. It drifted like a breeze through the hall, pulling him forward, compelling him to seek its source. Entranced, he followed the sound, his footsteps echoing softly against the smooth, glimmering floor. Soon he stood before an archway of white stone, its surface glowing faintly as if imbued with the light of countless stars. Passing through, he entered a serene chamber with a vast lake at its center. The air was cool and still, and there, atop the glistening water, was a woman. She was radiant, her hair flowing like liquid moonlight, her eyes deep as the ocean. She sang a melody so enchanting that Merlin's heart ached with longing, though he could not comprehend the words. "Who are you?" Merlin called, his voice steady yet filled with wonder. The woman ceased her song, turning her gaze upon him. "I am the spirit of this lake, bound here by the will of the hall. This is my prison and my home." Merlin's heart clenched at her words, as if they carried a sorrow that was not entirely her own. "Why are you bound?" "Who has done this to you?" She offered a faint, melancholic smile. "That is a tale lost to time, but I have waited for one who might set me free. If you can break the bond that holds me, I shall be yours, as companion and wife." The declaration startled Merlin, and yet he could not look away. Her beauty, her voice, the ache in her words. It was as if she had placed him under an enchantment. Or perhaps it was something more primal, the longing of one who had lived centuries in solitude. Day after day, Merlin returned to the lake, driven by the spirit's plight. He delved into ancient tomes, recited spells of liberation, and sought every magical avenue to free her. Yet nothing sufficed. The bonds that held her were not merely magical, they were tethered to something deeper.
Yeah, I'm Merlin Ambrosius, I rise to the call, not bound by my fears, I'm owning them all. Spiritual and human, the sum of my parts, Dragon Lord, shapeshifter, master of arts.